Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is the last day of October. It's Halloween. I don't have my costume on, but I'm doing it for a special. So, for right now, we're going to do my regular episodes of the show, and then I'll do my special. So, but first and foremost, we're going to kick off what happened last night on Monday Night Raw. Just the final Raw before Crown Jewel this Saturday, November the 4th, at 1 o'clock in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Rhea Ripley, Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough to kick off Monday Night Raw. They were doing a lot of trash talking, and Sami Zayn about fed up with this whole Judgment Day crap. Interrupts him and said, listen, I am Rebellion. I am Retribution. I am not going to stop until all of you are out of the way. And so I decided to surround the ring surround Sami Zayn until Ricochet comes out, leads into the match of Dominic Mysterio against Dominic Mysterio. And JD McDonough and Rhea Ripley did get involved during the match of helping Mysterio win. And Raquel Rodriguez cut a promo about the Fatal 5-Way that's happening at Crown Jewel, that she says she'll show everyone why she is who she is, and she'll walk out the Women's World Champion. The Creed brothers, folks, from NXT, who've got a match tonight on Night 2 of Halloween Havoc to challenge the Garza Dynasty. That will be the team of Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo in a Tables, Ladders, and Scares match. You know the drill. They cut a promo because they accepted an open challenge from Alpha Academy. And so, it was a dream matchup. When I saw the Creed brothers and Alpha Academy, I'm like, oh, dream matchup. This was a heck of a matchup between Alpha Academy and the Creed brothers. And it got so crazy to the point where Maxine Dupree and Ivy Nile got into it, to the point where Akira Tozawa decided to calm down the two ladies, but got suplexed by Ivy Nile for his troubles. So, but in the end, the biggest upset, the biggest upset, that's right, the Creed brothers beat Alpha Academy. I'm not kidding you, the Creed brothers defeated Alpha Academy. What a heck of a match that was. Damian Priest and Finn Balor were talking. New Day interrupts them. And the New Day was dressed as the New Judgment Day. Oh, too funny. And then as they walk out, there comes McDonough, Rhea Ripley, and Dom. And Xavier Woods. They're like, hey, mommy, why don't you get out of here? Let's go. And then he came and talked a little strategy about what to do with Sami Zayn. They know they got Cody Rhodes. Damian Priest got Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel. The World Heavyweight titles on the line as JD McDonough, as Seth Rollins defends it against Drew McIntyre at Crown Jewel. Also, JD McDonough's going to match against, excuse me, as a match against Seth Rollins in a non-title match. And then Nia Jax cut a promo about the 5-Way, and she stated why she will be the Women's World Champion at Crown Jewel. Miz TV and Gunther, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, was supposed to be a guest. He didn't show up, but 2/3 of the Imperium, Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci did. And then they started trash talking the Miz. The Miz starts, doing his little jokes, doing his usual jokes. Gunther finally comes out. This is the Miz. The Miz disses him right back. And then Miz decided to punch Kaiser, and then Gunther attacked Miz, and then all three of them got on top of the Miz. And then Gunther says, "You will respect me," and all that. And Miz is like taking it back for it. And as he goes to the back, DIY heads to the ring. And before the matchup, Miz tells Adam Pearce he wants a shot at Gunther. And Bronson Reed interrupts him, and then he says you want the opportunity to earn a shot at the Intercontinental title. DIY versus Imperium. Heck of a matchup between these two teams. DIY, the first match in 3 years. First time together in 3 years. They ended up winning the matchup. Meanwhile, Shinsuke Nakamura issues an open challenge, which will be answered next week. Akira Tozawa, his fellow countryman, will be facing Shinsuke Nakamura. One-on-one, Candice LeRae and Xia Li. There was a thing on Candice LeRae. Before Michael Cole introduced it, he accidentally said Candice Michelle. And he was roasted by Wade Barrett for it. I thought was pretty funny. But Candice LeRae went one-on-one with Xia Li, and Xia Li won the match. Due to the referee stoppage, because Xia Li did a spin kick and probably knocked Candice LeRae for a loop. Sami Zayn and Jey Uso were talking, and then Jackie Redmond interviews Jey Uso. And he says something about, he goes, yeet. So what's going on there? Shayna Baszler cut her promo about the Fatal 5-Way. And then Candice LeRae was being checked out with DIY, Indy Hartwell, and Kaden Carter looking on. Drew McIntyre reflects on winning the title for the first time. He was talking about how the pandemic was, affecting, he wanted to win the title in front of a crowd. And he talked about Seth Rollins. Zoe Stark decided to cut a promo on the Crown Jewel 5-Way as well. And then in Greenville, South Carolina, Seth Rollins addresses the Gainesville crowd and Drew McIntyre. And then while Rollins kept on talking about it, JD McDonough blindsides him. Then they had their match. During the matchup, Damian Priest arrives with a case and referee during the matchup. But Rollins ends up, winning the matchup. Ricochet then talked to Adam Pearce while the women's tag team champs once again interrupt Adam Pearce and Ricochet. And then as they go, Ivar and Valhalla interrupt Pearce to say, hey, they want a match. So Jackie Redmond left Pearce to say, I want a drink. Meanwhile, Jackie Redmond interviewed Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch says she's defended the title more times than Rhea Ripley has all year, and Roman Reigns has all year, but Xia Li interrupts Lynch and says, what happened to you? You lost your title? And then I think Becky Lynch was getting a little bit aggravated about people going after her. Then the Trick or Street fight matchup, Natalya and Chelsea Green went one-on-one. And Chelsea Green was dressed as Natalya's uncle Bret Hart, while Piper Niven was dressed as Natalya's late father, Jimmy Evil Neidhart. Excuse me. And they beat the snot out of each other. They used candy canes. Not candy canes. They used candy corn. They used kendo sticks, pumpkins, whatever. But Chelsea Green ended up winning the matchup. But Nikki Cross, during the matchup, as she appears on one of the tables, during the matchup, like a little zombified head or something like that. But she was there, Anyways, Rhea Ripley then cut a promo on the Crown Jewel 5-Way. Says she has to show everybody why she's been the dominant champion. Main event, Sami Zayn one-on-one with Damian Priest. And then Dom and Finn Balor arrived ringside during the matchup. And Uso decided to even things up, getting Priest to win by disqualification because Jey Uso attacked Damian Priest. And then Cody Rhodes comes out and brawls with Damian Priest in the end. So, my personal opinion on last night's Raw was pretty decent. But the biggest highlight I get, it was the Creed brothers in their debut with a victory over the Alpha Academy. That's going to be a huge deal. I think the Creeds are going to go into NXT tonight, Halloween Havoc Night 2, with all that confidence against the Garza Dynasty. So, this will be something to something to talk about. So as I write down, Night 2. All right, so there's one more stop before Crown Jewel, and that would be SmackDown. So we'll find out what happens then. So until the next episode comes rolling around, next up, the final Trebek Tuesday of October 2023. Thank you for tuning in, and until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. By the way, it's episode 967 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production, and in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.